Be ready to be stopped by an eagle. No, seriously. This bird somehow realized how to attract the attention of tourists, all because the poor fellow was clearly thirsty.
Animals have been studied for over 20 decades by scientists and documentarians, which means they're completely habituated to having photographers around. Some would even say they get a little too comfortable around us.
This deer visits her family each morning. A few years ago, a family saved a wild deer from hunters. Now every morning she waits for the family to wake up, which is her absolute favorite.
And this penguin escaped a herd of angry orcas by jumping into a tourist boat. At first, it might look like they are just greeting the young men. But if you take a closer look, you'll notice that the dogs are inviting these guys to follow them. They have a goal: the rescue of a friend in trouble.
It insists it needs water right away because it is dehydrating badly. The man is kind enough to offer the squirrel his bottle of water, and the squirrel drinks. The squirrel wasn't kidding when it was trying to tell the guy it was really thirsty.
In a zoo, visitors were mesmerized as a smart chimp points at a drink in one of the shopping bags. A lady takes out a bottle of soda, and the chimp quickly leads her to the dropping point, only that it's a small hole in the glass window.
A puppy got entangled in the tent. It was crying loudly, calling for help, when suddenly cut off a piece of the tent and freed the poor puppy, who immediately got up on his hind legs and hugged its savior.
These people had to stop their car when they saw this baby deer stuck in the water. They pulled her out and left her in the forest so her mother could find her. A few hours later, the little deer came back to the woman that rescued her.
Jesus. Oh, just stay there, will you? Stop jumping off.
This was not the case with an Argentinian guy. The man rescued a condor and cared for it until it was ready to care for itself. However, when the two met sometime later, it was like a family reunion.
Pretty surprising. He reaches over, grabbing the man's hand and pulling it closer, holding it in his paws as he takes another sip from the bottle. Koalas are naturally shy.
She got out onto the road and lay in the middle of it. Lulu went back twice to check on Joanne and remained on the road till a motorist sensed something wrong and went to check on Lulu, who was bleeding after scraping her belly while moving out of the yard. Lulu got up and moved to the house, with the motorist after her. Imagine his surprise when he saw Joanne on the floor. He promptly dialed 911 and got an ambulance to take Joanne to the hospital.
தண்ணி குடிக்கணும் அந்த நோக்கத்துக்காக தான் அது பின்னாடியே வந்துட்டு இருந்தது. அது போலதான் இரக்க குணம் கொண்ட அந்த பெண்மணி அந்த பறவைக்கு தாகம் தீர்ற அளவுக்கு தண்ணி கொடுத்தாங்க. தண்ணி குடிச்சு தாகம் தீர்ந்த பிறகு அந்த பறவை